So, you want to move to Russia. Well, if you can see past the horribly brutal winters, the general lack of smiling, the ruthless dictatorship of a federal republic, and the good possibility that if you ever even slightly speak out against their politics, you'll mysteriously disappear, only ever being heard from again in carefully crafted phone calls, there's so many wonderful reasons to move to this great nation. One of the many reasons people are known to move to Russia is for their free education and free healthcare. The concept of making it easy for people to access medical care is a foreign one and can be very hard to grasp for some countries. But even Putin knows that the secret to a happy nation is a healthy one. Another pro is their flat tax rate. Every single Russian citizen pays 13% in taxes, no matter their income level. For contrast, Americans pay an average of 22% of their yearly income to taxes. Although the average annual income is only about 1,260,000 rubles, equivalent to only $17,148 US, the cost of living is 55% lower than it is in America. Russia is also well known for its beautiful architecture. From their gorgeous cathedrals to their citadels, exploring Russian architecture is a unique experience. Their signature onion dome roofs can be spotted all across the country, the better-known buildings being St. Isaac's Cathedral and the Kremlin in Moscow. Much of Russian culture is centered around their architecture, and just visiting as a tourist will only scratch the surface of it. Russian cuisine is diverse and delicious, with influences from Northern and Eastern Europe, Central Asia, East Asia, and Siberia. You're sure to never be bored of the food you eat again. If you're a fan of classical music and performance, you're in luck because Russia is full of it. Many famous composers have come from Russia, such as Tchaikovsky, Stravinsky, and Rachmaninoff. One of the oldest ballet schools is located in Russia as well. Originally known as the Imperial School of Ballet, the Vaganova Academy of Russian Ballet produces many incredibly talented ballerinas every year. The Ballets Russes is a famous ballet group founded by Sergei Diaghilev. It also finds its home in Russia. Sure, Russia has a rich culture and incredible architecture, but what really matters is their absolute unit of a military. According to the GFP rankings, Global Firepower Rankings, Russia is number 2 in the world, and they even have strict gun control policies. Furthermore, Russia's strategic geographical placement means absolutely no one can invade in the winter, which is like most of the year. Being on the furthest side of the northern hemisphere, you'll most likely never be hot ever again. Then again, you'll never be hot ever again. Because of location, you're also close enough and probably surly enough to beat up Santa if you don't get what you want for Christmas. If you're a fan of space, and let's be honest, who's not, you'll do well in Russia. First of all, the Soviet space program is one of the best and biggest in the world. While they weren't the first to the moon, they do have Sputnik bragging rights and periodic table bragging rights. Plus, their spacemen are called cosmonauts, which is a lot cooler than those puny little astronauts other parts of the world have. For those of you who don't care about complicated governments, Russia's government is perfect for you. It's completely stable, and you only really have to listen to one guy. As for the Russian economy, Russia owns the largest oil reserve in the world. Their oil industry is controlled by a group of oligarchs and has been running successfully since the 1400s. Owning this massive amount of oil and energy gives Russia political advantages and security. They supply Europe with 30% of their oil and 24% of their natural gas, so you'll never lose their support. Perhaps at this point you're wondering, what are the fringe benefits? Well, the fringe benefits are through the roof. Let's take it back to being insanely surly and being able to scare Canadians. On January 24th, 1978, a Soviet nuclear satellite disintegrated over the Northwest Territories, specifically Yellowknife, covering the area in nuclear debris. Obviously, the cost of cleanup was insane, reaching $13.5 million. But somehow, the bill submitted to the Soviets was only $12 million. Are we saying this is because Russia scared Canada into giving them a discount? Legally, no, but they totally did. Whether it be their super super powerful government or their